Hey there, you like free items? Well, you're coming to the right place. Today, we are going to take a look at the Medeina Arbor Day event. This is where you get the free level 3 arc selection box, and it's actually really good, by the way. As you can see here, you can choose Whip, Thunderbolt, Storm, Dispersion, Divine Distribution, Suppress, and Healing Wave. So technically, if you don't have an art yet, this is where you should be focused on. You should be getting this art for your character and continue to progress further into the end game. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with this event. This event starts from April 13th all the way to May 25th, which is roughly a month. Yeah, so we have a month to do this event, which is really nice, by the way. And everybody can do this event. There's no low restriction. There is no new return low saviors, anything like that. Like, there's literally just no restriction. Everybody can participate this event. The next thing is that there are a few items that you need to look into. The first one is going to be the Arbor Day Sprout, which you can get up to 1,000 a day. There's the leaf and the trait. The leaf can only be obtained 100 a day, and then the trait can be obtained 20 a day. There is one more hidden item that is going to be the Essence of Growth. Now, for the Essence of Growth, you can only obtain 3 times a day, and that is going to be 1 per hours. Now, some of these items can actually be traded for these extra items like the Arbor Day Sprouts. You can trade it for Arbor Day Sprouts. For example, the leaf can be traded for 1, the tree can be traded for 10, and the Essence of Growth can be traded for 100. But instead, there is another option as well. You can actually trade these items for the exchange point. Now, what this exchange point does is that it allows you to upgrade your shop to very specific rank. For example, there's S rank, A rank, B rank, and C rank. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that each rank has different shop items. So, for example, X rank has the Arbor Purple Leon Balloon. This is probably the rarest one, by the way, for collection. The next one is going to be Jester Post Beyond Imagination. I don't know what is this, to be honest. I have never seen this Jester before. We have the Carrot Fishing Rod. We have the Transcendent Scroll. Oh my god, dude, like, I've seen it putting a lot of Transcendent Scroll in this, like, in almost every single event from now on, and I'm actually pretty excited because TA is a lot of Goddess Flesh Gem, even for a new player and return player as well. And we also had the Legend Jewel, Identify Mrs. Tom to craft the arc skill for your catcher, and much more. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that the Transcendent Scroll can only be used with 0 potential equipment, so you have to keep that in mind. For the next one is going to be the Dragonos accessory selection box. I think this is probably some of the things that people is aiming for, especially for the new and return players. If you're playing a magic build, I recommend getting the Linsky one. If you're playing auto attack build, get the Freno ones. And then if you're just more focused on crit damage builds, Passy is probably the best one right now for your catcher, regardless of whether you're a physical DPS or magic DPS. If anything, Passy is more focused on physical DPS. Alrighty, so next we have A rank, B rank, and C rank. Now for the A rank, there is going to be a few items that you really want for your character. The first one is going to be the 2S Browser Selection Box, which is really nice for cosmetic as well as collection. The next one is going to be Channel Mode Reset Scroll for your catcher to earn extra silver, but also give yourself a chance to get a Vibora for the channel modes. But hey, there are other items as well. For example, Mercenary Badge Voucher, Rubian Vils, Golden Acre Extraction Kits, a Sister Car Album, 7-star Gem Bracelet, Pamoka Solution XP Voucher. These are really good as well. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that D2S Browser Selection Box allow you to select either male or female, which is really nice, by the way. So if you're playing as a female character, make sure you're picking up the female's costume for your character. Alright, so for the B rank, we have a few items here. The first one is going to be the limited edition Growing Tree Speech Bubbles, which is really nice, by the way, and Scroll from Random Status. Additionally, we also have the Dungeon Multiple Tokens, we have the Mercenary Badge Voucher, we have the Han Solo Ticket, which is really nice, by the way. We also have the Sandra Detail Magnifier, Premium Awakening Token, Golden Reveal, and Sword Crystal. Now, going to the C rank, I gotta be honest on this one, I think the best possible item that you should be getting from C rank is going to be the Event Hunting Ground Accessory Selection Box, which give you either the crit accessory, the defend accessory, and I believe there is one more accessory which I forgot what was it. That, and there's going to be the attribute point, but also the Magnifier to reroll your equipment. If anything, I would recommend focus on the Magnifier. These two Magnifier will give you more chance to reroll basketball status on your episode 12 equipment, especially for the newer return player, but also player who's trying to gear up their alt character. Now, speaking of episode 12, they're back. The scroll shop is back. You can actually get the weapon stage 8 transit scroll plus 11 enhanced scroll, main weapons by Vibora for your equipment, and we also have sub weapon as well as armor set status and weapon set status. So if you have not or kind of missed a chance to get the scroll to upgrade your episode 12 equipment, now this is the chance to get it right now. Oh yeah, before we get into the main dish, there's one thing that I do want to talk about, and that is going to be the shop rank. There is the S rank, A rank, B rank, and C rank. Now, there is a possibility that once you unlock the C rank and you move on to the B rank before buying any items, you will lose access to C rank. Now, this happened before in the old event that we just had for the anniversary event when we get the Arbor selection box. People did not buy any item from the lowest tier shop, so they kind of forgot about that and they moved all the way to stage 5 of the event point, and from that they have 0% of reroll to get the C rank shop. So with that, keep that in mind. There's a possibility. What I do recommend is actually save up all these items and only open shop when you need to. You have 1 month, actually 33 days or 32 days starting from now on, but you have a lot of days just to do this event. So take your time, no need to rush, and purchase any item that you need from the C rank, B rank, A rank, or S rank shops before moving on to a different tiers. Oh, by the way, big shout out to Sky Kyrie who actually did some calculation for this event. At the end of the event, you will have a total of 60,400 sprouts if you follow his formula to do the event. So basically, you will unlock the S rank shop by the 17th day of the event, which is the accumulate of the item that you obtain for the catcher, and turn it in for the event point and lock the shop. Like I said before, make sure you buy the item first from the C rank, B rank, A rank before you move on to a different rank. So if anything, by the 17th day, you can actually exchange the item that you obtain for your character and exchange into the day sprout. So this way, you will earn a lot of day sprout instead of 1,000 a day. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the main dish. The main dish is going to be the Arbor Day boost. Now, this is completely different for the first part of the event. What you want to do is actually create a fresh level 1 character, go to the event NPC, click on the Arbor Day participating boost, and receive level 100 boost package. Now, for the character, you have to level up all the way from level 1 to level 450. The box is going to be split into multiple different levels, level 100, 200, 300, 400, until 450, where you get the free art selection box level 3, which you can choose one of the arts, which from art whips, thunderbolt. I said it so wrong. Anyway, so you can choose any arts. It can be either the Swift, the Thunderbolt, the Storm, Dispersion, Divine Retribution, Suppress, and Healing Art. So you can choose any of these, and you can only choose one. Now, there is actually a trick to this, and to be honest, I'm not a person that kind of want to exploit this, but you know, leveling up character all the way from the 1 to 450 is gonna take a long time. So what I do recommend is that IMC actually forgot to moving the item to the team storage. So if you create a new character, you can actually move this item, the level 100 boost box, to the team storage and have your main character or any character that is level 450 and open the box. Any item that you open from the box can be transferred between storage. So it doesn't matter if you level up a new character, they can still be transferred to the storage. So that is really good, by the way. Now, I got to be honest, I'm not the type of person who actually wanted to abuse this, but I don't have a lot of time to play these games, and every single time I spend on making videos, I'm taking that time away. So if you're a lazy person like myself, go ahead and just use these tricks and open the box and get a free art right away. Alright, so the next thing is going to be the attendant check. Oh my god, y'all need to do this, by the way, because you are going to get the Prism Code Lost Box on April 22nd. That is really good, by the way. You also get the Channel Mode Scroll, the Enchant Jewel Box, Clashing Voucher, and much more. On the 23rd of the April, you are going to get the Goddess Black Gem Cube. That is big. This is big, by the way. You have a chance of getting, like, I could say the passive status for your character, depending on your classes. I really want to get poison damage or maybe holy damage for my character. So Open Goddess Black Gem Cube is really good, by the way. We also have the Red Second Rate Auto Match Voucher as well, and Deal Box Attribute Point, and even an Identify Mystic Thumb for your art skill. On the 24th, it's gonna get better. Goddess Black Gem Cube again. That is really good. Like I'm literally smiling right now because we are getting a free Goddess Black Gem Cube. It's just that good. On the 25th, we are going to get token for 7 days, and we are going to get another Goddess Black Gem Cube. So basically, stay log in on April 22nd all the way to the 25th. Basically like 4 days, and just log in, check your mails, and you get free items. And you get 3 Goddess Black Gem Cubes. 3 in total. That is so good, by the way. I can't even stop laughing. Anyway, that is pretty much for this video. If you enjoyed this title content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. This is Satoshi once again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.